Hello, Assalamu alaikum. And in this new video, we will talking about touch sensitive LED. So we have to make a program of Arduino IDE and using a ESP32 as a microcontroller. We will be using our touch sensor in the already present in the ESP32 to make the LED on and off by touching the GPIO or the wire connected to it. We will using the touch sensitivity of the GPIO and sensor, and then we will be reading it as an input, and then we will uh, try to on the LED by touching the wire. So you can see this connection, that is a circuit diagram present over here. So GPIO 16 is used as an output with a resistor to the LED, and the other D4 we are using as a GPIO 4 as a test sensitivity. So moving on towards the program that we have written is, first we have to identify the pins, the GPIO pins that we are going to use. So we have to start with them, and we have selected GPIO 4 as touch pin and IO 16 as LED pin. So we have selected them. Then we are setting the threshold value, that is we can change our threshold value as well. So over here we have selected the threshold value as 20, so for our program. So then we have make another variable as touch value, and they are integer. So the note that the others are constant integers, and this one is integer touch value. So moving on towards the void setup function, we have, so in that we have this block of void setup. We have serial dot begin, and we are in the serial monitor we are configuring it with the value of this one, that is 115200, and then we are delaying putting a delay of 1 second, so for the starting of the serial monitor. And then we are configuring the pin mode as LED pin as an output pin, that was touch pin 4 as an output. So next, moving on towards void loop. So in void loop we have this block. So first we are trying to read the touch value, what is either the pin or either the wire is being touched or not. We have to sense it. So by sensing it, it means we have to read the value from that pin. So take it input. So we have we have to store that value in touch value, that we have make the variable as integer. So touch value is reading the touch read function, that is touch. We are giving the pin from touch pin to the touch read function, that is reading the value, and if it is touched, the variable will be stored in the touch value. Then we have to print that in the serial monitor, that is touch value. We have to print the touch value, and if that touch value is less than 20, then the LED will be on. So if it is less than threshold value, and threshold value was 20, so then we will digital write. We will be giving a high signal to the LED pin, and that was 16. Then we will write on serial monitor as LED on. So this serial dot print line is giving that LED is on. Else, if the threshold value is not met by the touch value is not met by the threshold value, so then LED will be not be off, not be on, sorry, and we will write LED pin as low. So then we will print serial dot print line, that is LED off, and then we will give a delay of half a signal. So that was it from this code. Now we will moving on towards the hardware.
So this is the hardware demonstration of touch sensitive LED. That is, I have made the circuit for it. So the circuit is made exactly the same as was shown in the circuit diagram. GPIO 16 is connected with the LED and GPIO 4 is connected with a touch that I'm using a wire. So if this is the non-covered end of the wire, so if I touch this, you will see that LED will start blinking or turn on, and if I remove my hand from it, it just stops. So what is it doing? It is just taking the charges, the small charges from my body, and sensing it by a touch sensor, and then it's just outputting, turning on the GPIO 16. Turn the light of my board. This is something very cool. So that was it from this video. Thank you very much for watching it.